with legend.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Heat just way behind.
And right now for Miami, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Norman Powell, Hero out there with Jokic Jonas. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at small forward. And Tim, here we are coming out of the All-Star break. Can you see the difference that rest makes on the court?
There is nothing that can replace a fresh set of legs for any NBA player. So certainly rest is going to be a big factor as we enter here the stretch run before the playoffs.
How about mentally? We know physically it helps. What about mentally? Where do you put that portion of this rest?
It's critical because these games take on greater significance. There's added pressure. And also, I think the game plans become more difficult to navigate against. So you need to be fresh where it counts between the ears.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Hero. Down low, here's Ware, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by MP, tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Turner looking around. The 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shots good by Hero.
Well, he processed that really quickly. No hesitation at all from Hero.
MP outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Heat trail by 11. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say we'll throw some aggressive defensive also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. George. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, it takes a lot of focus to play through that kind of defense.
To the middle. And Turner the bucket on the assist by MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Driving in. Pass to Hero. Fires the three. Giannis grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prince the pass to MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 18 points.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
MP passes to Porter. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 12. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
With a whole new lineup now. And a new group in for the Heat. Khalil Ware's checked in for Andre Drummond. Paul George comes in for Wiggins. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Ajaka Jonas in for Smith. On the floor for Miami, Powell is out there with George. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's Tyler Hero. And Ajaka Jonas in at the one.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Jonas, covered by MP. Jonas's shot is good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And Turner kicks to MP. Powell pulls it in.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Shot's good by Hero.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bucks passing it around. Prince wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Jonas. Over MP. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. To the inside. Turner with the steal. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Pass to MP to the left wing. Antetokounmpo dishes to MP. Turner passes to Prince. And here's MP for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got 3 assists in the game.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. MP finds Prince. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Jonas. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Really left alone that time. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Kev.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And, Tim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down. I got it.
Hero against Rollins. You know what a play. He just palms the block. From deep, Prince. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Prince has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for Miami, Jonas, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jonas. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Thomas checked in for Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:09 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-4 run. Lets the 3 fly, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Porter. MP's got 42 in the game. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Jonas. Covered by MP.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the wing right side. Kuzma. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Larson with the bucket. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Porter. Thomas kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. Heroes checked in for Miami. Here's MP on the court for the Heat. Andre Drummond is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Hero into the one spot.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down low. Over in the corner, Jaquez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Heat ball.
Now Powell. Drummond with a screen on Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Porter. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal. So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Takes a 3 and got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Hero against Porter. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Hero passes to George. George double teamed. Here's Yaka Jonas. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Jang, he's checked in for Green.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, number 21, Usman.
Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Kicks it out to MP. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
And every opportunity they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Yaka Jonas. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Zhang kicks to MP. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And a wide open look for Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. So the wing on the left. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Jonas. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are going to make you look bad. Kyrie's handle is more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's going to cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want to admit, but that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
It's like tonight's matchup?
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.